Good morning, and to Eunice and Isaac. You two are the real deal, and it is my honor to watch you all take the leadership reins that you have and help propel LA County and the state of California into the future. So I thank you for inviting me today. Isaac started by saying that this was historic. Absolutely. But from my perspective, why is it important? I'm a third generation Native Angelino. My parents met as eligibility workers working for Department of Children and Family Services in the late 50s and early 60s. So I grew up in a time when it was a moment in time like it is now, when there was lots of investment. It was the official war on poverty. But I saw my parents take that opportunity and create opportunity, quite frankly, for their caseload. The issue is, it's not that we don't know what to do. We all know what to do. The issue is the political will and courage to do the right thing consistently over time. And so here we are at another moment in history, thanks to, in large part, to the hosts and the committee on today's Zoom who really pushed the envelope to create the Reimagine LA opportunity for us all as LA County voters to make it happen. What I will say is none of us can afford to be comfortable, because this 10% allocation cannot be the ceiling. From my perspective, it must be the floor. And so I'm going to look to the Board of Supervisors to continue to be courageous and make sure that every year they are allocating these resources as the charter requires, which is an important thing, but they have got to go above and beyond, because early investment in our communities is what helps us keep people from being system touched. What does that mean? Poverty is the leading driver for kids to go into foster care, and I would argue the juvenile justice system as well. So these early community-based investments are critical to provide support to particularly South LA families, but all families across LA County, to make sure that they stay out of these government involved systems. I think that's very, very important. So to prioritize these resources, to prioritize them to programs that we know work, that we know make a difference in the lives of families and their children, and hopefully, in my humble opinion, direct them away from the law enforcement side of the government equation is really important. We did something similar at the state level, frankly, under my leadership on the Senate side, where we created a reserve account for tough times, such as what we're experiencing now, for all of the entitlement programs. Because when the economy's in trouble and government's broke, so are her people. And so that's not the time for government to contract funding, to pull funding away from CalWORKS and CalFresh and housing programs. And so the Reimagine LA program creates an important line in the sand that even in times when the county budget may be tough, we know that this certain percentage must be directed to these programs that help workers, that help families when they need it the most. So I am proud of this coalition. I'm proud of the work you're doing. It is a clear indication that budgets are value statements. And we want our budgets at every level of government to reflect the core values of the people that we have the responsibility to represent. So I'm proud of you. I stand with you. Endorse this effort and know that I will be voting for it in November. Thank you for the opportunity to participate today.